Good day, my people. Some new shit come to light today. See me, yeah. You see, when I air stuff, it just makes me have to just reach out to my people and make them aware of the same stuff. So instead of me regurgitating something that I found, yeah,
Talk about the
I think
coronavirus.
it's only right that I should play it for you so that you can hear for yourself the same info that I'm hearing at the same time, then we can reason about it after. I mean,
So, good morning.
yeah, this brother, yeah.
As you all know, I don't wait for my life to build, but I have an interesting conversation to bring to you all today. Some weeks back, I talked about the coronavirus and I was mentioning certain things. And what happened is that certain people call me. Well, they get me in the sense where I was asked not to post certain things, not to do this, not to do that. And I just kind of listened. Some of my blogs was deleted. But what I want to tell you all, I just enjoy doing these things because I like to prove myself right. When I mentioned that the AIDS vaccine will be used to cure corona thing, boom, a man tell me where I get my information from, the laugh, then they come back a month after and say they're curing people with the AIDS. So while a man going and buy condom sales going and drop because what's the point in buying a condom to have sex with somebody to get AIDS that you still go live 10 or 15 years if you have HIV, not AIDS, HIV. Now you shake a man's hand and 18 days after you're dead. So let me tell you the whole thing about behind this corona, right? So you will understand. 3 people stand to benefit from the corona vaccine.
Listen.
Computer sales and phone sales will go up. Why it will go up, you're saying like, what can I do with computer sales and phone sales? What happened was, and I'm coming back to these people who passed through Trinidad and they finally put Trinidad on the list, not having a confirmed case, but they say the person originated out of Trinidad. You see MI5? You see MI5, British intelligence, and MI6?
Deeper.
People are so blind to the capability of intelligence agencies. If all I think the CIA know information or Pakistani's intelligence, MI5, which is one of the oldest intelligence organizations in the world, MI6 and MI5, which is all of the Commonwealth, colonial, real colonial. They know how to manipulate a situation to get exactly what they want. Check this out, right? This is not a conspiracy, this is facts. Britain left the European Union Brexit. The Hong Kong riot started and wasn't going to stop for nothing. It wasn't going to stop. A bunch of people gather and they just was going to bring down China. The whole place was going to kick up fuss. Not a good month after China had a plan by its intelligence services to go into the start staging troops on the border to go into Hong Kong. COVID-19 breakout in a market in Wuhan. 3 years prior to that, Bill Gates was talking about a virus that's going to break out. The virus start breaking out, and they start to hint that money could be carrying this nasty bacteria. Money could be carrying this bacteria, right? 10 years before this happened, Bitcoin came on the market, and Bitcoin started to be a thing and all kind of bacchanal, and then all of a sudden, Bitcoin shares drop, it rise.
That's right.
Our announcement is going to be made within the next 3 months. This is when the coronavirus will be at its height. Disbanding all paper money.
Listen carefully.
Every single person on earth will have to have what you call an electronic wallet. And the only space on earth where electronic wallet has worked flawlessly for the last 10 years is in China. Now, here's the nice thing about this, right? China wanted to become the dominant player in the global market.
That's right.
I will tell you where MI5 come in this and where these people, the last set of people coming to Trinidad, ratifying the World Health Organization to deem it as you have to have every single, you cannot deem something a pandemic if it's only 10 countries affected. Every single country. Who those people who passed through all these places? Where's the coincidence? They went non-check. They were going back to China and the electronic currency. They went non-check to over 6 countries. Go back to Canada and stage a press briefing. Put Trinidad on the map, and nobody none the wiser realized, but wait, hold up. Everybody had travel restriction, and these people was able to manipulate a system where they went from Europe coming all the way through back to the country in Canada, and everybody sit down and be like, oh, you see MI5 and MI6?
Smart people.
If I say no right here, right now, and they want me gone, I'm gone. And it ain't nothing like he gone because somebody shoot him. I'm gone. You wouldn't even have natural causes and I'm gone. So let me go back now to the thing in Wuhan. So China tried to build a system where, because China wants to trade, right now the only place it could go and trade in over 50 currencies is in Hong Kong. China wanted to trade the money globally, meaning that you want to buy something, why I have to convert my money to US currency, right? So I have to buy the US currency. Then when I buy the US currency, I have to now get a routing bank to send that money to China. And that was a big bother for China. China felt compelled and controlled by the routing system of the United States dollar. Hear me? The United States dollar. So China was working on a system that will allow you to stay in any country you want and purchase directly from them, which will counteract with the wire transfer routing, Forex wire transfer routing. So you want to send money to China, either go in the bank, take my 80,000, convert to US, and then China say no. Why you can't just send your TT? Send your TT to us and we pay you. So now check this out. The TT is 6 point something, and the Chinese dollar is the same 6 point something. And China was getting hell for years because there was meeting obstacles. Bam! The coronavirus break out, coincidentally, and then money start to become the nucleus of transmitting this disease. First they say eating bat, they didn't know what to do. They want to say bat, then they say this, then they say that. Now they go and talk about money, and the whole world jump on board money. Very soon, they are going to disband any kind of transaction with money. You will have to have a wallet. So everything gonna be electronic. You're buying anything is gonna tie back to your Facebook page. Like you're gonna tie back to your email where you have to pay electronic wallet via your phone. Near field communication has been tested for a very long time. Now, how the World Health come in this? How and how all of this, and people go say these are conspiracy theories, and then when boom the announcement come out, they say, but wait now, hold up. How the hell this dude know this? So here what's going to happen. You're going to have not a world order, but you're going to have one currency. If you have no more, it's going to be my currency value, this your one currency.
That's right.
Right?
Listen, carefully.
The Chinese, while they might be devastated economically-wise, in terms of shipping and whatever, they're going to go 10 times stronger because they're going to have a currency that you could put your money on a phone and buy something directly from China. You no longer will have to go through that routing system. That is one.
True,
two, each person will have to be chipped within the next 5 years, meaning that you will have a chip, and this is for international travel, and this chip will allow people to travel and traverse and go certain places. That chip will be linked. And all you going to laugh at this, hold on, back to something called the new AI, deep learning. And this is what you all understand, an agenda that has been pushed.
Artificial
very soon.
Peeps.
Your phone will be having a conversation with you. Under 5 years, we will all be alive. This is the greatest time in history. We will all be alive. And the only person who will not invest in deep learning, artificial intelligence is Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk warned them. And he said, if you all open that door, if you all open that Pandora's box, it is going to be dangerous. Deep learning has already started by a Facebook bots, by this, by that, and the other. Deep learning will be tied back into electronic cash, and you being chipped. You cannot. Once you evade being chipped, right, more than likely the chip will be here, right here, or in your head, a small chip. If you evade being chipped, you become a terrorist, you become an enemy, you become somebody to have something to hide. And this chip will tell you if you're going and get sick. The hospital will call you and say, hey, look, your blood pressure up, your diabetes this, your diabetes that, all because of artificial intelligence that is going to tie back into electronic money. Within 5 years, all of this will come, the picture you will see. So those people who came through, all these people, basically, we're trying to say all these places, and then put Trinidad, and then right after Trinidad went on as a country that somebody might have contracted the disease, and I know that nobody contracted the disease here because our melanin, our genome, the genome of the the African race will not get corona as fast as the people who are Caucasian. And if we get it, we'll fight it off. But I could tell all that way that if you want to never get corona, what you do? Simply fast for 3 days. Your immune system reset. Your body's like a machine. Your immune system reset. Your immune system becomes stronger. 3 days fasting, don't eat anything.
Just drink water.
If you want, you could drink water. After you come off your 3 days fast, you have a light meal and you consume a lot of vitamin C and you will be all right. You have no issue. But if your immune system weak, then the virus attacks you through your hand, through your pores. Listen, your ears exposed. People who walk around with this thing and nothing, I laughing at them. You have to cover your eyes. You have to cover, but educating you halfway because they know the agenda they're on. Your ears is susceptible to getting bacteria going in there. You could cover your eye, your nose, everything, and it go in your ears.
Behind your brain.
And your hand.
Your brain.
You have to completely isolate yourself and use Lysol to spray around your environment. So it kill any germs that coming in. So anytime somebody cough, you spray. So don't let nobody fool you. But the agenda was to make sure that every country in the world, and Antarctica is not considered a country, every country in the world somebody had to say at least they passed there. Now the PAHO, World Health Organization and PAHO and all of them have the right to call it a pandemic. Then they're going to come up with a cure. The cure going to be within the next 2 to 3 months. Then everybody will have to be vaccinated. And then when everybody vaccinated, you will have level of immunity for near-field communication. For near-field communication, because you're going to be vaccinated. This vaccine is going to be one of the most powerful vaccines. So you will have immunity for that chip that they has to implant on every single body because they have something to scare you now. And the scare is the corona. So now, to alleviate the scare and to make you become part of the system, you get vaccinated. Once you get vaccinated, then you realize you cannot function, you cannot do any kind of trade, any kind of commerce without having coins to bid, or not to bid, sorry, to pay. When that happens, then your AI comes in the picture. So everything that happens is routing back to watch and you'll see something, and this will be bigger than Microsoft, bigger than any stock, bigger than anything. AI technology is about to be open. The Pandora box is about to be open. And I'm going to tell you something, I just give facts here. So sit down and wait and see if I'm lying. You're going to realize the vaccination, everybody, just like this vaccine I have here, right? Everybody on the face of the earth, because they have a fear, they give you something to fear, will be vaccinated against the corona. And after that, you're going to hear this stock come out, that stock come out, this stock come out. And because we're removing money, you have to have this money now. Facebook going into the new money thing where you could do Facebook. Everybody have Facebook. And then before you know it, you're going to hear that, okay, we now have to chip you because you will not be allowed to travel very soon, not very soon. If you don't have a Facebook present, the bot cannot ascertain an algorithm on you to give you a visa. So you receive a visa right now before you go to the embassy. This is what I don't know. There's a system that looks at all your posts and everything and analyze all you're saying in Messenger, and it ties back to one system, super intelligence, artificial intelligence, and they will say, okay, 51% not a risk, 61% not a risk, and you measure based on what you post and how you are and what it is. Artificial intelligence already started, and this is what Elon Musk has been warning against. If we open this Pandora box, we'll have an issue. What about when the climate decide not to change and all these things start to become bad and artificial intelligence say, listen, we have an issue, and this issue we are having is human beings is the issue. We need to replace them. Because if something is learning, if something could learn from deep learning and start learning, it develop consciousness. Like 100,000 years ago, Homo erectus was just a stupid man walking around the earth, beating people and taking your bride and have sex with them. Then we start talking, then marriage coming, then we start. What happens to us? What will happen to us? And you all can laugh. What will happen to us 25 years down the road, when artificial intelligence realize and say, you know what, we need to form our own cyber government. We need to form our own cyber military. We need to start to attack and eliminate these people. We need to control them. Because you cannot stop